So during the meditation, there were moments that I was able to be in that emptiness, and there's a recent situation that I'm holding on because there's a lot of resistance.
Okay, so what? You see, the emptiness doesn't change. Where you are is unchanging, perfect. It's just a choice, you see. Do you rather identify with the content? What seems to look as a lot of resistance? Or do you rather be that which is welcoming all of that? Resistance, being resisting to the resistance, all of that.
I prefer like where it's empty. I prefer that.
It's empty right now. Now you may say, but it doesn't feel that way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you the...
No.
Yes, up until now, somehow it has been happening like that you were going along because it's been kind of a tendency, you know, to identify with the sensations that seems to appear in the chest, so to speak.
I had it happen a couple of times where there's like externally, like I'm yelling, just screaming, but then inside, like the experience is that like that's not me. That's not like, it's not, I don't, like somebody from the outside could look and be like, she's feeling a lot of pain or she's really unhappy, or like the internal experience was that there was, I don't know, is that what you're talking about?
No, I mean, right here, right now. Are you, right now, are you feeling the same way or different? Since we started to speak.
I'm feeling the same way.
The same way. Okay. So just the same way, that means the same way about that. You're still having a feeling, or what do you mean the same way?
There is the same way, like there's resistance, like I feel sadness about something.
Okay. Yes. So it's a reaction to an event, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, that's right. I did it several times because we have the tendency to hold on to this reactivity, to the reactions to events. So just notice, Anna, because there is not an Anna, there is not a Laura. There is not a helper, there is not someone who is being helped. It's only the openness that is. So it is always up to what you are, this openness. So do you rather look towards the openness, or do you rather keep yourself fixated into an object?
Would I rather? Yeah.
At least just for this moment, you see, because these are experiments. experiments that when we make them, we will have some immediate, sometimes very immediate, sometimes a little bit, and then it gets more and more. But the immediate, I said, oh, wait a minute. So what you're experiencing is the freedom of choice, the only freedom there is. There is only one freedom. And it's about this sort of choice that seems to appear, which is to go along with feelings and thoughts, or to rest the best you can at that which is aware of it.
I don't know. Sometimes it happens by itself, and sometimes I don't know how to do it.
No, but right here, right, we're talking about right here, right now. So would you like to, so you feel that right now is not happening?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all right. So that means that you're more interested in holding on. It's okay.
Okay.
So just realize, oh wow, that's what I mean, I didn't realize that, but that's what I want. I want to hold on for that. I want to squeeze juice out of that for a little longer.
Okay.
And see what happens. Oh, okay, because that's freedom. You said, you know what? I thought I wanted to let it go, but no, actually, I want to hold on to it for a little longer. So what I could ask you is, can you sense the wanting to hold on to that?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, so can you even go deeper, even sense deeper the sense of wanting?
I can't.
Free from agenda, you simply sense even deeper the sense of wanting.
Yeah, I can right now.
And notice how that, just by that, something has loosened up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is what somehow is very helpful, which is to forget about, not about the reaction, but really go and sense the sense of wanting. That is generating whatever you're experiencing.
Well, what do I do with it?
What do you mean? What do you do with it? With the sense of wanting?
Yeah.
Yes, just notice, just again, notice the sense of wanting. Even deeper. And can you notice how the sense of wanting is naturally unraveling, naturally loosening up?
A little bit?
Yeah. If it's a little bit, it's because that's all you want for the moment.
Oh.
You see, because you are free. So nothing is imposing freedom. So when we note, these are those kind of experiences, Anna, that is inviting you to see how much we're still wanting to hold on to that which is not real. You see, so since you are none of that, it gives you a perspective, say, oh wow, this consciousness here still likes to hold on to things. You see? So you, the seer, sees that the moment you are being the seer, impersonal.
So it's impersonal? It's still wanting?
The wanting is personal. The person would say the wanting is desire to stay involved with that which is not real. So for this moment, Anna, I will invite you to forget everything you think you know. And keep it very simple. You see? And it's that whatever comes to you and is repetitive or is bothering you, immediately take it to the source. And the source is wanting. Wanting for that to be different, wanting for that not to be there, wanting for that, wanting or having the need of explaining or having the need of being different. Is wanting and need feels the same way. The need is a little more superficial, the wanting is even deeper. So take it to the source. And the source is always about wanting. Wanting to be or not to be. Because the moment that you are, when the sense of wanting loosens up, it relaxes. Then you experience a moment of peace. You experience the peace that is actually here, the relaxation that is actually here. Is that what we'll all be interested in? That's all we will experience. What you are, what is ever here. So that what keeps you into ignoring it is the sense of wanting.
Can I choose not to want?
Of course. You're choosing not to want the moment that you sense the wanting and let it be what actually is. Only energy.
I don't know what that means. Only energy.
That is the mind again wanting to figure it out. Have you noticed that when you welcome something, it used to feel very solid with a shape and a form, and all of a sudden it disappears and you just feel a movement?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it takes a lot of energy to maintain that which is not real. A lot of energy. So that energy takes the shape of a thought. That energy takes the shape of a feeling, what we call reactions, moods. So the moment you are not any longer interested in it, that energy unravels and goes back where it came from, what you are.
I see that.
Yeah. So, energy is like that which is not real needs electricity. The moment you pull the thing off, it collapses.
And I do have a strong tendency to want to understand.
Pardon, sweetheart? You have a strong
Want like a strong tendency to want to understand.
Yes, you and 99.9% of beings. As long as you identify with the mind wants to figure it out. Because the mind doesn't know. The mind can never know what you are. You see? So what you are, that to which the mind appears, and you are that to which the wanting to understand appears. But what you will open to experience is that each time you let go the wanting to understand it, what is covering what you really want to know is the wanting. So the more open to the possibility that the moment you release this wanting, you will have an answer. But we don't give it a chance. And what we're here is opening to give to what you are a chance. And you are giving yourself a chance to what you are a chance. When you are not any longer acting from that which is not real. A desire, a want. So again, it's only experientially. Because when you see it experientially, then you will know. But you will know from the knowingness that you are. And then, of course, that knowingness will filter in the mind, and you will know. But you see, then you're going for the real knowing. Because that when the mind is wanting to know, the mind only will know relative information. Because when the mind wants to know something, it's because it's asking for a concept. It's asking for a new concept in order to accommodate all the other concepts and keep being a mind. But what you are is to have never been a mind. But still we want to go along with the mind. Although you have never been a mind, you still want to go along with being a mind. Until you all of a sudden say, wait a minute, enough of that.
I'm trying to make the enough of that happen right now.
Yeah, so and how do you make that enough of that? To keeping it very simple. When you are not experiencing whatever it is, when things are not going smoothly, when you're not feeling fine, say, I must be wanting. Let me see. And you will find out that yes, you're wanting. I must be wanting, so I can, that recognition is huge. I must be wanting. Things are not falling into place. There is no flow. I'm feeling, unpleasant things around me that I would like to change. I would like for them to be different, right? So you are very much wanting. If your surroundings are unpleasant, you're very much wanting to change your surroundings, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you never know what it will be when you have released this wanting. You'll never know how your surroundings may turn out. You never know. You never know, because what you are is unlimited, is infinite, and there is infinite possibility that can fall into place. The moment you are not any longer limiting these possibilities by holding on to a limitation. Each time you're holding on to a limitation, you are limiting the possibilities.
Each time I'm holding on to a wanting. Right?
And the wanting is a limitation, yes. The wanting is the acceptance that you don't have what you would like to have.
I didn't get that. I didn't understand that.
That is, you are wanting something is because you feel you don't have it, correct?
Yeah.
So wanting is the acceptance of lack. That's what wanting is. Wanting is the acceptance to lack. So when you're releasing wanting, you're also releasing lack. you're also really, you see, the thing is that when we give all this information to the mind, then the mind starts to make concepts out of it. Because remember, what you're releasing is the mind itself. And the reason that the mind wants to figure it out is because the sense of mind is survival. Wants to make sure that it's because the mind is mortal. Then because the mind is not real. You have experience, right? That thoughts are not real because sometimes they were very alive and then they disappear. They disappear, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So right now, just notice that the reason that it feels so intense is because you're making it serious, you're making it very important, and you're making it urgent.
Yeah, all of the above.
Exactly. All of that belongs to the realm of mind. And that's what's the beauty as you get freer, that the urgency of life loosens up. So yes, you see so what unravel the ball, you know, the ball when you open, it's like you have a beautiful gift and here's a ball, and when you open that ball, you are opening the ball to happiness when you release the wanting. When you are, and releasing simply means to sense it and go even deeper than that. And when you go even deeper than it, naturally it releases. It gets lighter. And you experience what you are. Relaxation. Peace. So, in that peace is what we are very busy ignoring.
Sometimes I'm interested in the peace, like it happens by itself. And sometimes I'm very interested, very, very, very interested in this.
Yes, but that's why we're having these meetings, you see, to eventually, it's irrelevant whether you're interested or not, it just is. Because what you are is. It's all we know about it. It is. It's naturally existing.
So I don't have to try to control the wanting. Like,
no, just let it go. Like, see what happens, because as long as you're busy to control it, the same event will appear again and again and again, and it's very repetitive. But when you let go of wanting it, you don't know what will happen to that event. The event will disappear out of your life, but you will see it. Say, oh, the thing is that we need to do that again and again and again and again. You know why? Because what you are, peace itself, happiness itself, is free from memory. It doesn't hold on to all those happy memories. Because what you are is immemorable. So, just open, it's only an experiment. All we're inviting you to experiment is, anything that bothers you. Wonderful, what a wonderful opportunity to notice the wanting Because if it's bothering you, you are wanting it to change it. You're wanting it to be different. And again, as long as you want to do that, it will stay there. The moment you are not any longer wanting to do anything with it, we don't know what will happen. We don't know. The thing that may happen is that you're no longer perturbed by it, but then there are so many solutions that can happen, because all of that event is appearing in the infinite possibilities of what you are.
What I'm trying to communicate is like, I'm noticing that I don't have control over, like, when I'm interested, or when I'm interested in the piece. Like, it just happens by itself.
Okay,
it seems.
Yeah, so about that, would you like to change it, or is fine the way it is?
Oh, yes, I want to change it. Okay, I see that.
Okay, very good. You see, just
got it. Okay.
So, what's interesting is that you immediately had immediate release. Oh, YUNG, and it happened very fast. You see?
Yeah.
It's really, and it released, it released in the shape of laughter, which is a wonderful release. You see? You see? Immediately you experience this, what you are, this happiness. Oh yeah, okay. You see?
Yeah.
What you are is such a fountain of happiness. It's such a fountain, and it's a unlimited fountain of happiness that feels like peace, relaxation, fullness, completeness. Nothing is too serious. You have perfect clarity.
That's your experience all the time?
It's not your experience all the time. The moment you don't go along with the mind, that's what is. And that's what I mean. That's what I'm sharing. Stop going along to the mall being the mind. In America, we have this tendency to go to the mall, right? We go to the mall for the movies. We go to the mall because that is where the supermarket is. We go to the mall because that's where the boutiques are. We go to the mall because that's where the yogurt store is, or the shoe store. I mean, everything is in the mall, right? So to the mind, we go everything to the mind. We're actually living in the mall. You see? So what I'm inviting you is, take a trip away from the mall.
Thank you.
You're welcome.